Professional sports are not a sisterhood. It is a brutal, bloody, and merciless arena of hypercapitalism. One unquestionable, absolute metric defines you in this field. Your market value defines who you are. Either you are the engine that generates the income, or you are a passenger in the back seat who is totally reliant on the engine to go where you're going. The Women's National Basketball Association has been a league of passengers for the past 25 years. They relied entirely on the NBA's financial generosity to run a corporate organization that lost hundreds of millions of dollars. However, a militant faction of seasoned gamers developed a startling, nearly pathological awareness of privilege. They persuaded themselves that they were worldwide heroes. And when the real engine eventually arrived, Caitlin Clark took the court, broke all viewership records in human history, and brought billions of dollars to the sport all by herself. There was no expression of gratitude from the passengers. They made an attempt to take over the vehicle. There isn't a labor negotiation going on right now. The mission is corporate suicide. Right now, the WNBA Players Association is threatening to ruin the 2026 season entirely. With demands for free housing, guaranteed maximum contracts, and an outrageous 50% share of the league's profits, they are aiming a loaded cannon at the rich ownership class. The season elite is frantically attempting to persuade the globe that the millions of new devotees they are devoted to the union and have a newfound interest in women's basketball. They think they have the most power over the owners because of their combined threat of going on strike. However, the exact guy they have been attempting to silence for a year has just humiliated, exposed, and completely destroyed their entire approach. The WNBA's poisonous radioactive wasteland has officially been avoided by Caitlin Clark. She has made one of the most smart and destructive business moves in contemporary sports history by arriving at the Team USA training camp. Clark has demonstrated to the world that she is the only indispensable asset in the sport without using any derogatory language or getting involved in any small-scale social media disputes. Caitlin Clark is essential to the WNBA's survival. The WNBA is not necessary for Caitlin Clark. The footage from this international training camp is essential if you want to comprehend the catastrophic shift in leverage that is currently paralyzing WNBA union executives. It's more than just practicing tape. The violent veterans who are holding the league captive are the target of this psychological kill shot. Examine the surroundings. Take a look at the culture being developed on the international scene, apart from the toxic politics of the WNBA Players Association.
They're kind of doing some drills here. Let's see them cook up for a little bit. Chelsea, no look to Caitlin. Side dribble. Main thing is they're enjoying themselves, man. I love it. Okay, Angel to Stu, easy work. It seems like Caitlin is hanging with Kelsey a lot. Paige always yelling. Paige yelling about anything these days.
Listen to how happy everyone was at that gym. Take a look at the grins. Take a look at the complete absence of corporate conflict. You are witnessing the next generation of American celebrities, including Breanna Stewart and Caitlin Clark, laughing, competing, and shouting, USA on 3. They are experiencing the pinnacle of their sporting career. They are behaving like highly skilled, well-paid professionals who genuinely enjoy playing basketball. Now compare that video to the depressing, antagonistic, and violent spirit emanating from the WNBA labor conflict. A campaign of created anguish is being undertaken by the seasoned union officials. They want to be perceived by the general public as oppressed victims of a patriarchal billionaire system. They want the media cycle to be dominated by resentment, hatred, and the continual fear of a work stoppage. Their own vice presidents are leaking letters to ESPN pleading for transparency because of the poisonous atmosphere they have created. Caitlin Clark has totally ruined the union's PR strategy by walking onto the Team USA court and exuding genuine, unadulterated delight. She is unmistakably sending a strong message to the millionaire owners, media networks, and corporate sponsors. She is demonstrating to them that she is a high-end, drama-free investment. Clark appears to be the ultimate worldwide celebrity, while the WNBA leadership appears to be a disorganized, chaotic mob battling for scraps. She is demonstrating that there is no systemic toxicity in women's basketball. A small, envious group of seasoned players who are afraid of losing their hold on the game are solely responsible for the toxicity. The way of life. The union leadership believed they could use their labor struggle to ensnare Caitlin Clark. They believed they could blackmail the owners by using her enormous fame as a human shield. But Clark just left through the back door and entered the world's largest international stage. We must do a forensic analysis of their true market value in order to completely understand the disastrous error committed by the WNBA Players Union. A billionaire cannot be successfully bluffed in any corporate discussion. If the person seated across from you is aware that you have nowhere else to go, you cannot threaten to leave the table. In fact, the WNBA veterans thought they had their own market value. They sincerely thought that customers desired to see basketball from their particular vintage brand. They tested it, so we know this. They created the unparalleled 3-on-3 league. In order to demonstrate that they could attract viewers and make money without Caitlin Clark, they developed a completely different basketball habitat. It was a complete, unabated massacre. The instant they debuted, unrivaled television ratings crashed. The American audience quickly switched the channel after taking one glimpse at the goods and realizing that number 22 was nowhere to be seen. The TNT network executives went into complete corporate panic after making significant investments in the league in an attempt to capitalize on the Caitlin Clark phenomenon. Worst of all, franchise mainstays such as Aaliyah. Boston sustained serious injuries during pointless exhibition games, demonstrating that the entire endeavor was a huge financial and physical risk. The market severely discriminated against the veterans when they used their trump card. On a nationwide television broadcast, they demonstrated with their own money that they would be financially worthless without Caitlin Clark. Examine the whole opposite end of the spectrum now. Watch what happens as the real golden goose hits the ground.
Mind you, look at the teams while y'all look at too. Look, Angel knocking him down, dog. I know it's quick. Caitlin with the game winner. Caitlin with the game winner, dog. Got the stun on him. Come on, man.
Caitlin won the game. That's the whole company plan. A $2 billion television agreement is justified by that product. The global sports economy is captivated by this captivating generational talent. As they view this Team USA video, the WNBA owners, Adam Silver, Kathy Angelbert, Joe Tsai, and Matt Ishbia, are calculating the numbers. A billionaire owner sees more than just a basketball talent when Caitlin Clark scores a game-winning basket during a practice exercise and goes viral right away. Market capitalization is visible to them. They perceive limitless leverage. The owners won't worry if the WNBA Players Association follows through on their March 10th strike threat. They won't give in. The proprietors are aware of the final truth, thus they will comply with the union's requests. Caitlin Clark is the one asset they truly need to safeguard. Additionally, Caitlin Clark is currently completely shielded from the self-destruction of the WNBA. The veteran players will be in complete financial disaster if the 2026 WNBA season is postponed or canceled. Their salaries will be withheld. They will become obsolete. They will be compelled to stop paying the league for the leases they presently demand. They will completely vanish from view. There won't be any losses for Caitlin Clark. Clark merely moves her enormously devoted fanbase to the FIA World Cup qualifying in the event that the WNBA closes. Additionally, who is airing those qualifying matches? TNT Sports, the precise after realizing that the veterans were a bad investment. The same television network that had given up on the unbeatable league decided to use their billions of dollars to purchase the international rights, just to show Caitlin Clark. The WNBA union is attempting to play high-stakes poker without any chips. Without their inexperienced point guard, they're trying to extort billionaires while also being fully exposed as a fake product. This degree of corporate illusion verges on complete insanity. This leads us to the explosive, indisputable truth of why this strike is truly taking place. The mainstream sports media is unquestionably scared to report. The WNBPA's militant veterans are not advocating for a lockout in order to provide working-class players a better financial future. The athletes from the working class are pleading for a settlement. The agents are pleading for an agreement. Currently, 80% of the league is unemployed and waiting to sign contracts. A lockout is the last desperate tool the seasoned establishment has to stop Caitlin Clark's relentless momentum, which is why they are pressing for a strike. Consider the old guard's perverted, jealous mindset. They governed a small and profitable, culturally isolated kingdom for many years. The hierarchy in the locker room was set by them. They expected novices to treat them with unwavering respect. The narratives in the media were under their control. Next, Caitlin Clark came from Iowa. She broke all of their viewership records. She attracted millions of new admirers who didn't give a damn about the old guard's unspoken rules. She obtained multi-million-dollar sponsorships from Gatorade and Nike. She immediately made the entire veteran establishment economically and culturally obsolete. For this, the seasoned leadership essentially hates her. They are enraged by her extraordinary fame. They are angry that after laying the foundation for 20 years, a 22-year-old came in and bought the entire house. And they are frightened of what would happen when she makes a comeback for her second season. Completely rested, totally fit for the professional game, and prepared to rule the league totally according to her own terms. A year of Clark's athletic prime is stolen if the union calls for a strike. They put an end to the noise for a while. They penalize the new fans for not adoring the players from the past. For the sole purpose of demonstrating to the world that they still hold the reins of power, they are completely prepared to set off a financial catastrophe, blow up the $2 billion media agreement, and ruin the livelihoods of their own union members. Envy is a weapon. Economics is a burned earth. However, the ultimate untouchable counterstrike was just provided by Caitlin Clark. With complete humility, she checkmated them.
Special for you. Man, I think, this is every kid's dream. I think I wrote it down when I was in third grade. So I'm just excited about this opportunity. And I remember Kara Cowan talking to us, when me and Paige, and I know AB isn't here, but even I played with Ryan on the U19 team. On the junior national teams, there's only going to be a couple of you that end up making it to make a senior debut. So whether that's the World Cup, whether the World Cup qualifier, whether that's, the Olympics, every single part of it and part of the journey is really special. So I know we're a ways away even from the World Cup and obviously a ways away from the Olympics, but this is still really exciting in itself and kind of the...
Listen to the public statement's stunning, untouchable brilliance. She refers to it as every child's dream. She shows a great deal of respect for the chance. On the biggest platform in the world, she presents herself as a modest student of the game, appreciates the journey, and exudes unwavering professionalism. By adopting this precise public position, Clark is purposefully undermining the WNBA veteran's last, desperate story. The aggressive old guard is anxious to portray Clark as entitled. They wish to portray her supporters as poisonous. They wish to present themselves as the honorable guardians of sports history. However, Clark declines to take on the role of the antagonist. She declines to participate in the mudslinging. She walks in front of the world's media and behaves like a polite, attentive professional. She also portrays the WNBA union as exactly what they are by doing this: a disorderly, petulant mob that intentionally undermines its own sport, fights over scraps, and leaks passive-aggressive letters. Clark has entirely avoided the WNBA's jurisdiction by making her eagerly awaited comeback on the global scene with Team USA. An enormous worldwide television event is the FIBA qualifications. Clark will soon participate in a high-stakes, significant basketball game on global television. Encircled by the world's best players, totally free from the poisonous politics, the blatant fouls, and the deep-seated, venomous jealousy of the veteran leadership of the WNBA Players Association is threatening to press the button on March 10th while the league is presently confined to a room with a thermal detonator. They think the millionaires will give up their fortune if they threaten to blow up the building. However, the billionaire ownership groups, Kathy Angelbert and Adam Silver, are not considering the veterans. They're focusing on Caitlin Clark, who is safely outside the bomb radius and getting ready to take over the world stage, build her brand internationally, and make hundreds of millions of dollars for the networks that are astute enough to follow her. They won't emerge as triumphant labor heroes waging a just war against corporations if the WNBPA imposes a lockout. Avarice. They will become the masterminds behind their own magnificent devastation. The new fan base will be totally turned off by them. The league's hard-won momentum will be destroyed by them. Additionally, They will compel the billionaire owners to brutally reorganize the sport's whole financial landscape, permanently depriving the players of their leverage. The WNBA is compelled to return to the negotiation table in complete defeat after the strike is finished and the smoke clears. The world's greatest attraction will always be Caitlin Clark. The resentful veterans who attempted to silence her will be standing in the unemployment line, recognizing that they have just perpetrated the most horrible act of financial suicide in professional sports history. The media smokescreen has formally evaporated. Veteran sisterhood is a constructed mirage that is totally destroyed. The sports industry is an absolute, cold, and calculating reality. You either create the income, you move the financial needle, or the corporate machine methodically destroys you. I'd want to hear from you. Go ahead and leave a comment now. Is the WNBA union so envious of Caitlin Clark's dominance that they are deliberately attempting to precipitate a lockout? Will the seasoned gamers truly carry out their threat to end their financial lives? Or will they be completely subdued by the billionaire owners by the deadline? And just how enormous will Clark's television ratings be around the world? While the WNBA burns, make your official debut with Team USA. Tell me what you think down there. If you're looking for the unreserved, aggressive truth about the competitive nature of sports, the high-stakes leverage games that take place in corporate boardrooms, and the stories that the conventional sports media is completely afraid to report, click the subscribe button, enable notifications, and spread the word about this video. Here, we don't use sterilized PR narratives. We reveal the brutal, unvarnished reality that lurks in the shadows. Remain vigilant. I'll see you at the next.